Hey, I'm Dr. Sean Christian, physician, author, entrepreneur, and founder of Confidenceiatry. Today's video will be narrated by Robert. So I hope you like it and enjoy the video.
Building relationships and networking is possible with a friendly conversation. The first time you meet someone, it could be challenging to find the right words to say. There are many effective ways to start a conversation with anyone, no matter the situation or personality you want to communicate. In this video, we will provide some tips you can use to start a conversation with anyone with confidence. We are frequently posting helpful content on this YouTube channel, so to get the most out of this channel, be sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, so you get notified when new videos are released. The best conversation starters are situational conversation starters. They are better than using pickup lines, which may appear as being lame or cheesy. The basic formula is: focus on something about the situation, make a statement or ask a question, expand on their response. I like to have conversations that are lighthearted by adding some humor, but you have to keep in mind what situation you are in. Obviously, you wouldn't want to use too much humor at a funeral or in a serious work meeting. Number 1. Ask for an opinion. For those people who you don't know well, you can start with a light subject such as food and music. For example, what are some good toppings I should get with a pizza here? Then you can expand on their response by saying something like, I didn't know olives goes well with the other toppings. Why do you think it's a good topping? For music, you can say something like, do you like this song that is playing? Based on their response, you can expand from there. For example, if they say, no, you can ask, how come? Or you can ask, so what is your favorite song? If you are at a conference, you can ask something like, what did you think of the speech? Number 2. Ask for information. People like to feel helpful. Even if you have the answer, you can ask things such as directions or when the next show starts. If you are at a supermarket, you can ask if they know how to cook a particular dish. Number 3. Comment on outfit. Commenting on clothing, accessories, and jewelry are good ways to start a conversation. If someone is wearing a zebra-striped dress, you can say, oh, I didn't know zebra dresses were still in fashion. With a smile to make sure the other person knows you are joking. Then you can say, actually, I read an article saying that leopard dresses are now in. You can then respond by saying, I am joking, I don't know anything about fashion. Alternatively, you can say something like, that's a cool necktie. Where did you get it from? People often like it when people appreciate their appearance. Number 4. Be social. You can approach almost anyone by saying something like, hey, I thought I would come over and be social and say hi. I'm Bob. What's your name? Then you can ask follow-up questions such as, so, what brought you here tonight? Number 5. Mention a mutual acquaintance. People often feel more comfortable when you have common acquaintances. It tells the other person you are part of the same social circle. You can ask something like, did you used to work with Anthony? We have worked on several projects together. Number 6. Mention a shared experience. Just like previously, people feel more comfortable when you have shared experiences. If they said they went to Paris last year, and you also visited Paris before, you can respond by saying something like, did you check out the amazing coffee shop by the Eiffel Tower? It's called Paris ABC Coffee. They have amazing coffees and pastries. In fact, it was the best coffee I ever had. This shows that you also like traveling and been to common places. This helps form a bond with them. Tips. Number 1. Expand on the answers they give. To keep conversations going, it is essential to expand on the answers you receive. Questions that start with, who, what, when, where, why, and how, are open-ended questions to get people to talk more. If they said something like, I went boating last week and fell in the water, you can respond by asking, how did that happen? Alternatively, you can ask, where did you go boating? Number 2. Maintain eye contact. Thinking about it too much can derail someone. If you overthink it, it may become a bigger issue. This is something which must appear naturally. Eye contact shows people you are trustworthy, as it makes them feel you are honest. It is equally important to break eye contact, as constant eye contact can be creepy. The rule of thumb is a 50-70 rule. Maintain eye contact for 50% of time while speaking and 70% of time while listening. When you need to break eye contact, there are other places that you can focus on, such as the bridge of the nose, eyebrows, or ear. Stay focused when you speak and listen. Practice this when you are around friends and family. Number 3. Small talk. Small talk is a gateway to a much deeper conversation. Building trust in the early stages is crucial. You are not just talking about yourself when you ask someone about themselves, no matter how trivial their answer may sound. This shows them you value them. You need to make sure you ask open-ended questions, which demand more than yes or no responses. Number 4. Build a bond. Ensure that the other person feels like they are the only person in the room. Focus your attention on them. It makes you look bored if you have wandering eyes. It also unconsciously signals to them the conversation is about to end and you must get going. You can acknowledge what they say by occasionally nodding your head. To come across confidently, take a moment before responding. Just a few seconds is enough. Creating a tiny, thoughtful pause in conversation gives the impression that you think before you speak. Number 5. Be honest. If you cannot remember a particular phrase, don't make something up when asking questions or talking about something. It is not acceptable for you to mention things like, "I love cats too," if you hate cats. Or don't say something like, "My uncle works in a factory," when you've never even had an uncle, never mind one who works in a factory. Even if you need to search for the right words to use, make sure you say things that are true. In that case, you might end up in an awkward situation. Number 6. Do not let the pressure get to you. People often put pressure on themselves to have a certain result from a conversation, which may lead to fear around starting conversations. Do not look forward to specific outcomes. Whatever happens will happen. Try to get to know the other person better with no expectations. Let the conversation flow naturally without forcing a topic or being overly directive. That type of energy may put people off. A good conversation partner is important. Millions of native speakers exist, so becoming friends with just one person will not determine your success. If the conversation goes bad, that is okay. You cannot miss out on the next opportunity. Number 7. Be friendly. Feel comfortable and get over your fear by having fun and being friendly. Enjoy meeting a new person by smiling and enjoying the experience. You will feel relaxed and at ease with the other person if you can enjoy talking to them. Talking with someone who is too serious has little value, so why subject yourself to it? Take a deep breath and loosen up. People will feel more comfortable with you if you talk to them like you would a friend. Number 8. Mental imagination. This one is to be done when you are alone and not in a social situation. The effects of mental imagery are like actions, and they influence many cognitive processes. By visualizing, you run through a series of events in your mind. We train our brain when we visualize. Motivation, memory, confidence, and performance will improve with practice. Professional athletes often use visualization techniques. Several research studies have shown that when athletes visualize the action, the same group of muscles and parts of the brain become active, as if the athletes were actually performing the action. Make this habit a part of your life. Number 9. Meditation. Just like the previous tip, this one is to be done when you are alone and not in a social situation. Regular meditation can help get you into a better mood. Start by using a simple meditation technique such as calming your breathing and imagining yourself having a successful conversation. Conversations should be enjoyable. Rather than trying to think of the perfect pickup line, the best thing to do is take action and just start the conversation. When you talk about your career and dating, some topics might seem extremely important to you. Others will notice if you are taking yourself too seriously. Relax and do not get upset. Be confident in yourself and a smile. It will make you feel good. When you practice these strategies, speaking with people will become easier. We can all learn to communicate with anyone by practicing. Time will pass and the things that were once feared will not matter as much. In relationship building, it is about giving people a feeling they are important to you and that you care about them. Done with integrity, warmth, and confidence, this will be hard to look back on. Thanks for watching this video, and if you don't want to miss any other videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified when new videos are released. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest at Confidenceiatry.